building trust and getting that phone to ring or the inquiries flowing through your website is tricky. And one of the ways you can do it in B2B is really to introduce your staff into the mix. It can be challenging because staff turn over in a business sometimes more often than you would like, but it's worthwhile really thinking about how you're delivering your staff profiles in your site. Today I'm just going to show you a few quick examples of some really great examples of people who are taking that to a whole next level, and then another practical example of how you can do that in your site to really highlight your team. Bringing personality, using quality images as an example. It's not a cookie cutter approach, but you can do different things to really give some personality. It's your chance for your site to shine. So let's take a look at a few examples. This is a really cool example. It's a dev team in the US, whole team shot. But if I select, hey, I just want to view the founders, voila, the video plays and the founders appear just in the bottom. So I want to flip to the marketing team. So that they all come back in, leave, marketing team's left here, and they start waving to the camera and carrying on. Such a really cool way. Let's have a look at the engineers, if that's actually going to load. Yeah, so cool. Really, really good. So that's one example. Let's have a look at another fairly extreme example. This is a creative agency. Now you would expect these guys need to go to the next level to introduce their team, and they've done it on their homepage, classic staged shot. Now the only problem with this shot is what if someone leaves or there's some sort of legal issue with one of the team and you've got to extract that. So that's the risk you take with staff photos in team shots. So proceed with caution there. This moves into profiles of the team members. I've tapped this one before, but you can see little animations of each of the members, and it really describes their personality, gives you a really good indication of what that person is like, and potentially will actually get the phone ringing a little bit more often to talk to and connect with the end user in that process. So here's another one, a little bit more traditional, a dev firm in the US. These guys do the same sort of thing with profile shots of their home life or what they enjoy doing. Each of them have this sort of resting component, but there's different categories. So there's a writing component. There's these blog articles that are drawn in. There's a reading component of his Twitter recommendations and his profile of actually what he does. So how do we combine that for some businesses who are not creative? There are some elements of different staff profiles that you can pull content from or ideas from to actually implement in your site fairly straightforwardly. So here's Gilbert and Tobin, a client of ours. They do full staff profiles. Every one of their team have a contact V-card on the website with their email address, phone numbers, etc. They've really opened the doors pretty much of the business, and here's our team. So if I go through to Elizabeth's profile, she's a partner, high-level member of the team. She's got her awards, a fairly decent profile, and then we're pulling in, we're connecting Elizabeth's area of expertise, so we're personalising this page around Elizabeth's experience and expertise. Her insights, she's written blog articles and shared them through the site. So I can click through each of these mentions in the news. So it's really promoting a great example of a consulting firm staff style of page. So if you'd like to know more about how you can drive some ideas to help connect your team with your external users and visitors and prospects and customers, then please give K&D Digital a call.